So the rain is raining on our parade this week. So gloomy. I am all about the sun. I am all about being in the pool, warm weather, all the good things. But the good thing about the rain this week is that when people are doing fireworks next week or this week, it won't be such a danger. Good point there, right? So I'm going to kind of follow up with what we discussed last video, which was it's okay to have a setback and to be sad and to suffer in it for a minute, but you have to get back up. One of the greatest quotes that I have found says, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing, by Walt Disney. What a great quote. Listen to that. The way to get started is to quit talking and start beginning. Okay? What does that mean to you? What does that say? To me, what that says is the moment that we are beating ourselves up, we can't continue or get started in doing more until we stop beating ourselves up. I was on a conversation, a call today, and talking about negative, just negative. And I just stopped them and I'm like, I'm not gonna feed into that. We're gonna talk about the positive. We learned our lesson. We know what we're doing. We have a goal. This is what we're doing. And I don't want to talk about that. It's not because I didn't care. I listened to the story. I heard what happened. I heard what they had to say about it. I heard their pain and I heard their frustration in it. But it's not going to be any good if I'm like, oh yeah, that would be so hard over and over and over and over. I don't need to continue to feed it for them, because the more I feed into it for them, the more that they just continue doing that bad position of how rude, of beating themselves up or whatever it may be. So the way to get started is quit talking and begin doing. Remember that quote. Walt Disney, the great old Walt Disney. Who doesn't love Walt Disney, right? And with that, I say, we can, like I said last video, we can be down, we can be sad, we can be lazy, we can overeat, we can do everything and begin again. Like, it's a whole new process. Every second is a new opportunity to change what you don't like, right? Yes. So why not? Why not take the time to say, today's shitty, I'm done with it, I'm moving on, and go forward. Go forward. That's all that we have to do is stop and go. Stop and go. Okay? I think that it's very important to do that, because another freaking phrase I say all the time to everybody when they're like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't either, dude, but guess what? You didn't get this far to only come this far. So let's see where we can go. Like, what's the how far can we go? Shoot to the moon. Because we didn't get this far to only come this far, right? Whether it be the pound we lost, the dollar we saved, the mile we walked, the job we, are trying for, whatever it is, we didn't come this far to only get this far. There's always more. Okay? With that, I also have to talk about patience. Guys, things don't happen overnight. It just doesn't work that way. I want to be a millionaire. No, I'm not going to wake up tomorrow and be a millionaire. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to have 5,000 YouTube subscribers. Oh, I wish. But it doesn't work that way. It just does not. I have to be patient. I have to be kind to myself and not beat myself up. I have to be mindful and grateful for everything that I have to this point, and just understand that everything that comes to us comes at the right time. The reason I waited in life to go to school was because it wasn't the right time for me. It wasn't the right time. I wasn't in the right headspace. I wasn't emotionally right. It wasn't the right time for me. And when it was, trust me, that motivation to go to school hit hard. Just ran with it because it just hit. So we have to be patient. We have to be kind to ourselves. We have to Stop talking and start doing in order for change to happen. Because if all we're going to do is talk about it, probably not going to help much. I could sit here and talk about weight loss and wanting to lose weight all day as I eat bonbons, enjoy the TV, and never move a finger. How successful is that going to be? Probably not. It probably won't be successful, right? But if I sat here and I tell you today, I got up and I tried my best. Actually, today I didn't. Today I got up and did Diane, and I ate a breakfast burrito, and I had an iced coffee. It was sugared. I don't normally do that, but I won't do it again. That was horrible. It was too sweet. But we're gonna have a pretty decent dinner, and you know what? I'm still not gonna beat myself up tomorrow because you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm healthy, and I'm alive. And if I'm alive, I have another moment, another second, another chance, another hour to make a difference and to make a change. So what are you going to bring to the table? What changes are you going to work on? Because remember, you didn't come this far to only come this far, right? Like I could stop right now. I have my master's, master's of science, my MS. That's big, y'all. That's pretty damn big. I don't have to take a test for licensure if I don't want to. Not at all. But where does it bring me? What does it get me? What do I do? What happens from there? I don't know because I've not let it be a thought process. I've said since the day that I started my licensure, you know what? I didn't come this far or to only come this far. So at first I was like, I'm going to go back and get my doctorate. I killed that. I don't want to have my doctorate, y'all. I don't. So it's not that I'm not motivated. I just know where my heart is, and it's not getting my doctorates. I know what I want. It's not getting my doctorates. Yeah. So I am not going to stop at just getting my master's degree. I'm going to go ahead and do a counseling as I want to, not just as a case manager, but as an actual LPC. That's my goal, right? So I'll do it. Okay, so then we have to think about when we talked about our thinking process. Okay? If you always or continue to think the way that you've always thought, you'll continue to get what you've always thought and got. We have to change our thought process, guys. So, we had a bad day, a bad hour, a bad minute, a bad outburst, a bad sadness, whatever it may be. But if we stay there and think about it, it's going to continue. That thought process will just continue. Nothing good will come out of it, trust me. I mean, I can tell you at the beginning of COVID, when I was sitting here at the house for the first, I don't know. The first month was okay. Second month was okay. In April, my daughter had a baby and I wasn't able to go, so that wasn't okay. Then she, moved for a little while. That wasn't okay because, it's COVID and my doctor told me not to travel. And if I traveled or if I got COVID, I would die. I literally have a note that says that. So I wasn't okay. My headspace wasn't okay. Mentally, I wasn't okay. Okay? And I think that what happened is that William had said something, and I'm like, I'm a failure because I'm not supporting us the way that I am. And he's like, but you're alive, and you're here, and you're doing the best you can do, and you do everything that you can do that you can do. And, he had to say that several times. And it clicked right here, like, ding, 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 like the lights went off, the casino bells were going, like it hit. Okay, so if I get up every day and I make myself useful, I felt better. If I got up and I put my makeup on or I did my hair, I know y'all probably don't think I did my hair, but I do. I do my hair every day that I go to work. Some days that I don't, but if I got up and I did these things every day and I focused on doing all that I could, it was better for me. Because when I sat there and thought about what I wasn't doing, I didn't do anything. I didn't make a change. I didn't get up and make sure that the house was clean 24/7. I didn't get up and sweep and mop every day like I did. I didn't get up and, I don't know, do anything with my life. Didn't do my makeup, didn't do my hair. Like, I just didn't, because that was my thought process. So I stopped that thought process and life became amazing. And then it even became better because when we went to Vegas, believe it or not, I could walk all of Vegas. Like, that didn't bother me. I even walked it in flip flops, y'all. But whatever. But when I came back, I was like, I could have done so much more if I just lost some weight, right? So there I go. That started that motivation. Like, I had to go do it, feel it, see the difference, and then want to create a change. So I have. Now, pound for pound, I can't see a lot, but squeeze for squeeze, I can feel it. I mean, my clothes are fitting different. I bought a pair of shorts right before we left that were iffy on fitting, like they were tighter. I can't wear them without a belt now. They have to be tied up. That's positive, right? Something's happening, though the scale's not moving. I'm okay with it. But I'm also not sitting around moping on it. You know what I mean? I'm not sticking on it. So just remember, I had to change what I was doing. I had to stop talking about it and start doing it. Probably one of my best phrases. When I talk to kids, they're like, well, I want to do better. Why aren't you? Well, it's hard. What's hard about it? Well, I just can't. Well, no, you can't, because you're sitting here talking to me about how you can't. So you're never going to be able to do anything if we don't change that process. It takes about 30 days for a new pattern. And that's thought process, behavioral pattern, anything takes a long time. So we can't expect it overnight, y'all. But we can set that goal to create the motivations and to continue motivation and to continue thinking better and to change, to continue to not beat ourselves up if we have a bad day. We can do that. Don't you think? I do. So I believe in you. I believe in the process of life. I believe that things are going to be as great as you want them to be. And if you need to vent it out, message me. We'll talk. Let's talk about it, because I'm all for it. I'll talk about it all day long. But until then, I'm going to wrap this up today. We're going to say like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell. And if you have anybody that you think would benefit at all from this, share it. I'm all for it. Share away. And please subscribe. Put a comment down there and let me know what you think. Just because I want to know what you're hearing, what you're doing. So until next time, you guys have a great day, week. Enjoy your 4th of July. It's coming up this weekend. And just have fun in life. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.